So basically what's going on here is we've got a lot of moss on the roof. The client's been quite worried about it absorbing in and causing more damage to the tiles, so the boys are taking it off here carefully by wire brush and scraper, and just basically taking it from the top of the roof all the way down to the bottom. We've got tarpaulins down here just to catch all that fallen moss, which will get all bagged up and taken away off site for the client. The reason it's important to get the moss off the roof is to avoid the water absorption, and then once it gets to like winter, that water then freezes and cracks out, can cause tiles to crack. And process like this usually takes a couple of days depending on the size of the roof. There are quicker ways which involves maybe power washing the roof or steam cleaning, but we believe in the good old tried and tested manual labour intensive way of taking it off. Basically the guys are just scraping it and just getting every bit as they go down, and so there's a protective coating on the tile, and that's just ensuring that that's like no blasted off with basically a power washer's like years of storm damage hitting it all in one go. That's Blair, this is his punishment for this week. Nah, it's quite a hard job for the boys, to be honest. It's no, when we're doing like strip and re-tiles and strip and re-slates or even flat roof replacements, that's the kind of fancier stuff, but this is the more nitty-gritty sort of repairs and maintenance side of it. And it can be quite hard work, as you're seeing the guys are putting in like quite a bit of effort to get that moss off and making sure that they're clearing it all as they go down. So it can be quite a laborious exercise, and they're going to be at that same bit for quite a while. The good thing about it is that once I show you the other side, you'll see what the moss was like before, and then you'll see what it's like now after, and it's that you can take a bit of pleasure in that. It's maybe not quite taking an old roof off and putting a brand new one on, but it's definitely got benefits where you can see a visual of it, the visual appearance is better, and ultimately it's not going to allow the water to soak in there, and then because when that moss freezes and cracks out, that's when all the problems happen on the roof. This bit's getting done at the moment, so once they take that all over, they'll go back across that again and just like see all the wee finer grains, just try and get that brushed right out of there. If I'm honest, the downside to doing it this way, as opposed to the power washing, is that it doesn't come up immaculate. However, it doesn't strip the full coating of the tile off the roof. So it's like you've got a bit of a balancing point here where like some of these wee spores and stuff will be left, but when I show you this other side, you'll see like this is night and day difference. So you can see the moss really starting on at the top at the ridge tiles there, and then just through time it just works its way down and just rolls off. This is a heavily wooded area, so there's a lot of trees and leaves that can just fall on there. Also birds like to maybe pick things up and drop it around, and that can be quite prone to causing it as well. This is what they call a carpet of moss. It's actually really like a carpet there right in the channels of all the tiles. So you can imagine like the rainfall trying to get down that roof is just not going to be as natural as what it once was. And if you want to see what a new roof looks like, that's one we did down there.